A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row. Next, Shohei Ohtani will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado, and we are set for baseball here.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7
Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus really facing a right-hander on the mound today. So, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
In there, 2-1. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Frozen first, retires the side. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
That is second.
Giancarlo Stanton now, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and executes, this team will be fine.
And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders in for a strike.
2-2.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing hit right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. A ball and no strikes. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just two simple words. All right. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep in the contest last night. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. The left-handed bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Rasmus. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Two balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. You yourself as a hitter, he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Second baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Machado is there, and he puts this one away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Colby Rasmus goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Trumbo over at second. Joseph on at first with 2 down. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys
in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. In his career, Ellsbury has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Jones. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Gregorius, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that is off the wall. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, left his bat. I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
What you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Out for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Rounded down the third baseline.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Ready now for Baltimore. Chris Davis, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And that misses, ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
In now for the O's, Mark Trumbo. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Ball one, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. This is on the ground over to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Greg Bird. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Two and 0 now. Bird stands at second with no outs. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
1-0 the count. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Riding in once again, Colby Rasmus comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Lifted in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And Ellsbury won't get him. He's in there at third base.
The batter, number 13.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Manny Machado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Here, and the side is retired. So here's the center.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A swing and a ground ball to third. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Beckham over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter,
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's taken for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Back up the middle. Wade takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now time granted here at the plate is. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Beckham gloves it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Way out in front.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. He flew out in his last at bat. One pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Wade has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that one just missed outside. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1-2. Michael Gibbons gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
1-1 the count now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Sanchez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Brett Gardner. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now, fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. In there, and he's taken it as far as he can go now. It's full, 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 1-2. He's taken down and in for a ball. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, bases loaded. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And they get to force it home. Whatever works. Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. David Robertson been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Robertson.
The pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Don't kid yourself. He's well that he has right now. And after that swinging, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here game so far. And he'll step off and try and reset. Here's the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Donnie Hart will come on and make his fourth.
For the Orioles, number 57, Donnie Hart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Rasmus on the move, and no one will track it down. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And now a pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Scope, and that's the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And it's 0-2 to Scope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And it is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1. Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Joey Rickard will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23.
And he takes ball 1. Scope, the runner at first with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts.
Dylan Betances been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Joey Rickard will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Zach Britton
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Brendan Drury will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Scope shading to his right, and no problem. Brendan Drury will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 2. A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
That's
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Aaron Hicks is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Popped him up. Beckham in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with 1 swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 31, Aaron.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. And that one just missed outside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Sanchez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, he'll have it. Now the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will find the seam into right field. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. And he needed extra innings to get it. But there's his first hit of the game. And that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. Is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 0 for 4. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ball sails on him, and that gets away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. In the air out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he's set to go to lead off the top half. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Knuckle curve. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bird is there. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Joseph drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting.
Fielder, Aaron.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Heading after it is Rickard, and they can't run it down. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Giancarlo Stanton now is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking at his career totals, Stanton has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Dylan Betances claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa.